Thank you. So first, good morning from Clermont-Ferrand. And first, thank you very much for this invitation to discuss why we are on the road to COP26. My name is Virginie Picard-Schisato. I'm representing today the lead partner of the Urban Energy Pact Network. So yes, this IAP network gathers 8 territories with the same ambitions, the same ambitious goal, the design of an integrated action plan for becoming a net zero energy territory no later than 2050. The main issues, the two challenges of our project are, on the left side, the reduction of consumption of energy, and on the right side, the production of green and sustainable energy in and around the city, close to the urban activities. So next slide, please. Clermont, Auvergne, Métropole is the urban community of Clermont-Ferrand, right on the center of France, a low densely populated area surrounded by forests and 80 volcanoes. So next slide, a few words about my city. The city, the red points, the red arc is bordered by 2 national parks, has 2 green lawns. It's not a big city. I would say it's a middle-sized city, a human-sized city, but with all the services, all the stakeholders of a metropolitan area, 1 big university, 41,000 students, about 10% coming from abroad, 7,000 employees working for private or public research activities. Clermont-Ferrand hosts the headquarters of Michelin, the big tire industry, but also Limagrain, the 4th largest seed company worldwide, but also numerous companies, startups, gathered in some thematic cluster. So Clermont-Ferrand is an economic hub of central France, very dynamic, promoting entrepreneurship and partnership. It's not a fortress, it's a connected territory with a large diversity of socioeconomic actors eager to work together. And I think moreover than the size of the city, moreover its formal demography, it's the quality of interaction and partnership that predominates. Next slide, please, Marceline. So, as you understood, the goal of our project is to balance the production and the consumption of energy on a territory, considering all types of activity, transport, industry, housing, eating, etc., and all types of inhabitants, companies, citizens, families, public services, the whole society. So, to find a way to balance this energy loop, the first issue, the first challenge is the energy sobriety. How to reduce our consumption, how to change our habits, how to adapt our needs. So it's a pact at the city scale, at the local level, to involve all the inhabitants, all the citizens in the ambition. The second ring of our Olympic chain is the green energy production. What are the local sources of sustainable energy? How to produce it? How to store it? How to deliver it? For that, of course, we need new knowledge, new R&D, some financial investment generating new employments, a smart and green growth. But what is the spatial scale for this process? We do think that the territorial foundation of this virtuous loop is the urban community, led by a strategic and operational governance, with all the stakeholders committing on the design of the integrated action plan. So our vision and our method is the energy pact at the city level, a deal between the people, a pact, an agreement, an alliance to contribute all together, all federated by the territory and the common vision, a pact for and by the society toward a new society. So the next slide. It's why we want to carry the voice of the territories in Glasgow on the framework of the COP26. The climate change occurs at the Earth level, of course, but the action the concrete and efficient changes of our way of living have to occur at each moment of our daily life. We do think that the territory can be a living lab of changes, a living lab of new initiatives, a living lab where the two sides of the balance are faced head-on. And finally, that a local authority has to be the architect, the bandmaster of the actions to promote, to push, to support the commitment of its citizens. Each city, whatever its size, can be involved. Each urban community can lead the process, must lead the process. At local scale, the movement is in action, the pact for and by the society.